Hello and welcome to a new episode of the Sovereign Goddess podcast. Authentic conversations with modern medicine women and goddesspreneurs alike, inspiring you to build your queendom with grace. I'm your host, Sabrina Riccio, and I just wanted to say welcome. This is the first episode of 2018, and I've been wanting to record this for days, but I've got that super gnarly cold that's been going around, and I'm like coming back. I still have a little tickle in my throat, so if I sound a little nasally and congested, I apologize. But I really wanted to just get on the mic because one, I've missed you guys, and two, I have so much to talk about because this is going to be the best year we've experienced yet. And to be honest, I'm still so high from Oprah's Golden Globe speech. So I'm sure you saw it. And if you didn't, where have you been? You've been living under a rock. Essentially, a new dawn is on its way, and the queen has spoken. And I say that because I used to watch the Oprah show every day after school when I was a little girl. And even for Christmas, this past Christmas, my mom, she got me the DVD box set of Oprah's 20th anniversary. And I literally watched that woman every night before I go to bed. So obviously I was moved by her Golden Globe speech. And yes, this is a beautiful time for women to rise up, but something that I also am acknowledging and I really tapped into a lot when I was working with Marianne Williamson over the New Year Eve celebration that she had in Los Angeles was that I also want to be uplifting men. And that first really came through from my recent ayahuasca ceremony where I want to help the men because I was always one with the boys. And right now, they're going through a lot, and there's this whole idea of masculinity that's being reevaluated. And a lot of times we have to remember that hurt people. So while I love empowering women, I also want to help empower men to be more nurturing and to tap into their own feminine energy and to balance that just as much as we as women are healing our own masculine energy where we've had to fight and fight and fight in order to show that we're worthy for our place. That's all of this is being healed and transmuted right now. And it is truly a beautiful time to be alive. The news will tell you otherwise, but there's a lot of people showing up, speaking up their truth, living their Satnam, and owning your story really uplifts humanity. And that's something that I've been so extremely passionate about. And when I was working with Marianne, there were so many ahas that I came across as to why and how I was playing small in 2017 and before, and just really tapping into my body and feeling my body and what's been going on. And I had the aha while I was working with Marianne and even doing Ascension, which was our New Year's Eve celebration, was that my nervous system was shot after I was struck by lightning. And so that fight or flight, things would come my way, but I would run away because it was so overwhelming energetically, whether it be love, whether it be relationships of friendships or business, anything that was really coming my way was really overwhelming for a really long time. And so in 2018, I'm super passionate to be teaching more about the nervous system, not just for myself, but for everyone else, because it will help us really manage stress and to really navigate through these times. And because things are changing, right? If we want something we've never experienced before, we have to do something we've never done before. And so I'm really passionate about the nervous system, and I'm hosting a class on the 11th on 1/1/1 at 4:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And it's an alchemy session that you can do at home. So I'm going to be hosting it live via Zoom. And it's only $9 for you to join this class, and you'll have lifetime access. And if you are a student of Stay Woke, you will get this class for free. And so Stay Woke, again, is my guide to thrive in the golden era. It's the 6-part video series that I created. And I was rewatching some of the videos again last night, and it is powerful shit, let me tell you. So anyways, going back to what I wanted to talk about, I wanted to share with you what my really driving force is with the Sovereign Goddess podcast this year, and what I'm doing to really show up and to really live my Satnam and to step in my truth and be in my truth. And so as I'm talking about this nervous system, I learned a lot of it in Kundalini Yoga. And I was asking you guys a poll over on Instagram at Sabrina Riccio. And you guys wanted to learn more about Kundalini Yoga. And you also wanted to learn more about A Course in Miracles. And hands down, those are two of the practices that forever changed my life. A Course in Miracles, I started really diving into A Course in Miracles about 5 years ago this time, because this is when I was at my rock bottom 5 years ago. And I remember I saw Marianne 5 years, New Year's, it was about a 5-year anniversary of seeing her for the first time at my rock bottom and then working for her 5 years later. So that was fucking cool. But I remember she was telling me to read A Return to Love and do A Course in Miracles. And so I listened, and now A Course in Miracles has been my daily devotion and something I practice every day for the past 5 years. And Kundalini Yoga has really catapulted me to a level I never thought was possible. And I've been a Kundalini Yoga teacher now for over 3 years, and I've just been constantly up-leveling my life. But now that I came to the aha that it's been my nervous system that's been a huge part of my issue as to why I wasn't able to sustain what it is I really want to manifest, I'm actually waking up every morning stoked to get on my meditation pillow, because I know that my practice is helping me align to my highest self, and it's what is in alignment with my fullest potential. So I'm saying this because throughout this year and beyond, I am going to be sharing more Course in Miracles with you to help you shift your perception from fear to love. And I'll be also doing more Kundalini Yoga with you, because we need to be able to open up our bodies, to make space in our bodies so that we can really create this sacred container, right? Because everything is energy, and our vessel, our sacred vessel, is our body. And we need to make sure that our body is healthy and strong and full of vitality so that we can really fill up ourselves with the light that's carried within our deepest desires. And so that means being vulnerable and brave enough to face your shadows, to transmute, to release judgment, to forgive, and to choose again. And so that's why I want to do a lot of the A Course in Miracles with you, because A Course in Miracles is so focused on forgiveness and choosing love and recognizing that everything is love or an opportunity for love. So my intention is to help you get out of the victim mentality of the circumstances you've been experiencing and helping you reclaim your power back. I also heard, and like I said, I heard from my ayahuasca ceremony to help the men. So I asked a poll over while I was working with Marianne, because I was just so fired up, over on Instagram. And a lot of you are totally open to having men on the Sovereign Goddess podcast. And I know it's funny because it's called the Sovereign Goddess podcast, but I do feel that women are here to really uplift men, because all men come from women. And so we have to realize that with that, all men come from women, that there is no separation anymore, right? Yes, the future may be female, but the future is also male. And so we need to make sure that when men and women are equal. Otherwise, we're just reversing the issues that we've been facing. And so it was really beautiful to see everyone in solidarity at the Golden Globes wearing black to talk about the Time's Up movement, where, women are misproportioned in business and work and paid less and all of that. That's bullshit. And we are just as powerful. And I just love the fact that, women are finally showing up and speaking their truth. And this is something that I've been so passionate about over the years, that has been part of my big vision. For me to call in love, for me to live the life that I've wanted. I've been consciously choosing to heal the unconscious biases I may have on various topics, and to really transmute that so that I can help heal the collective on my part. And so once a month, I'm going to be having a really awesome divine masculine male that is going to really show up, be here, and to really just lead by example too. And I want the men to feel supported by women just as much as the women to feel supported by the men, because this is not us versus them, it's us and them. So we need to work on really coming together in camaraderie to support one another and uplift one another, to really recognize and realize heaven on earth, because it's when the divine masculine and the divine feminine are equal. And so my intention too with a lot of my work, whether it be my one-on-one coaching, group mentorship programs, or just various other programs that I throw out throughout the year, is that I am super passionate about bringing together the divine reunion of the divine masculine and the divine feminine, so that we are equals and we are the yin and yang that can uplift and bring one another up and together. So that's something I'm extremely passionate about, is having some more awesome conscious men on this podcast. I'm also going to be hopping on sharing more words of advice, because Sabrina can't shut up and I love to talk and I love to share. And I have a lot of really big goals and visions and dreams this year. And like I said, I'm telling you, after that eclipse, witnessing that eclipse, I feel like I've had such a huge paradigm shift in my own life. And it's almost been 6 months since then. And so now I'm seeing how things are coming into fruition from when I planted seeds, watching that eclipse. And it's so invigorating and so exciting to see where my life is going, and to see that all of the hard work and the perseverance and the commitment and dedication that I have put into my life over the past 28 years is slowly but finally coming to fruition, and the butterfly is emerging, and it just feels so right. So I'm beyond thrilled to be sharing with you more words of advice from myself, through my own experience, and to also reopen up my mentorship program, the Solistic Journey, to help hold you accountable and to help you really actualize your dream. Because like I said, if you really want to achieve what you want to do, you have to invest in yourself. You have to invest money in yourself. You have to invest time in yourself. You have to invest commitment to yourself. You have to invest in your presence for yourself. A lot of times we can be so give, but if we aren't giving to ourselves, then we're coming from an empty space. And I can tell you that from experience, because I am truly a giver. And for so long, I thought that I was unworthy to give to myself. And I just felt the burnout, all of that junk, and it didn't help anymore. It never really helped. And I wasn't really in alignment with my highest self then. And to be in that alignment is to take the time to really nourish yourself, to nurture yourself, to love yourself, to do the things that you know you need to do in order to thrive, in order to show up, because this is no longer a time for dress rehearsal. This is the time for us to step up on center stage and to really show up. And the truth is, it takes more energy to not believe in yourself than it does to believe in yourself. It came through today when I was in my sadhana. And when you don't believe in yourself, there's so much resistance that can come through along the way, right? And we don't have time for that resistance anymore. We need time for that breath. We need time for that flow, time for the alignment, time for rest. And rather than burning ourselves out trying to make it happen, we have to also listen to what our body needs. So again, that's why I'm super passionate about the Kundalini Yoga that I want to share with you, and tools to help you really up-level your health and your body, your mind, and your soul. And I have a few spots still available for the Solistic Journey, which is my 3-month mentorship program. And I'm here to help hold you accountable and to help you actualize and realize your dreams and your goals, because the world is ready for your medicine, darling. You know you're ready for your medicine. You're done playing small. And this is our time to show up. Like, yes, there's a lot going on, but it's all been perfectly, divinely guided for us to wake up, to step up, and to show up. So stop feeling like the victim of what's going on in the world and allow yourself to be victorious to what's going on in the world by reclaiming your power back, because you are the creator of your destiny. You are helping co-create your reality, and it's up to you whether or not which way the ship turns based off of your beliefs, your goals, your visions, your ideas, and your actions. So I just really wanted to jump on and share this quick little welcome back for the week and for the year ahead, because I'm feeling so good about this upcoming year. Like I said, I'm feeling super aligned. My health is super top priority for me this year. And I'm actually like ready to jump into my health. And I think up until now it was always like, oh, I want to do this, but I wasn't committed. And so I'm here to help hold you accountable. I'm here to help you realize and remember that you are worthy of experiencing the life you want to live. And to also just let you know you are doing a fabulous job, darling. So stop beating yourself up, okay? And surround yourself with people that get you is the biggest thing that I really just want to have you take away from this episode today, is surround yourself with people who not only believe in you, not only support you, but are also doing the work, because we can come together as a community to uplift one another and to soar to new heights. And that is my ultimate dream for you. So start getting clear on what it is you want. Ask the universe what you want. Be very specific on how it looks and start to make that commitment. Take the action steps that you need in order to thrive. And if it's something you really want, it will come with ease and grace because you really want it, and know why you want it. How is this going to help benefit the greater good? How is this going to improve your life? How is this going to enrich your relationships? And I just really want you to leave with that takeaway, with this takeaway, what does it feel for your life to be fulfilled and to be in alignment? Does your life feel fulfilled? And if it doesn't, what action steps can you do today to really start manifesting what it is you really want? So if you really love these episodes of the Sovereign Goddess podcast, I ask that you please leave a review on iTunes, even if you're not listening on iTunes right now, because this helps us get on the ring, to help more people wake up, to help people support people, to show up in the world. And even if you just take 2 minutes of your time to leave a nice little comment, I would really appreciate it. I invest a lot of my time and a lot of my energy to do this podcast, more than you even know. We all do. Anyone that does these podcasts, it's a lot of time and a lot of energy and a huge commitment. But we do it because we love you, and we do it because we are so committed to really seeing this world elevated and soaring to new heights. So if you want to leave a review on iTunes, I really appreciate it. And if you haven't subscribed, please do. And again, I'm accepting applications right now for the Solistic Journey. You can visit my website at sabrinariccio.com, or you can click the link that is in the show notes, which will take you to the Solistic Journey, where you can read more about it. Again, this is a 3-month program. And I'm accepting applications right now, and I'm bringing on 6 women to really work with me one-on-one, so that together we can really be in the space of deep radiance. We can really be in the space of alignment. We can support one another, be accountable for each other, and to really be the light we wish to see in the world. And again, if you haven't purchased Stay Woke yet, it's my 6-part e-course. It's a guide to thrive in the golden era. And we talk about radical forgiveness, cultivating sacred space and ritual, the 5 sutras of the golden era, and so much more. That was a super jam-packed, super fun thing to make. And I'm constantly adding more videos and more content. And so Stay Woke, that link will also be available in the show notes. And if you have purchased Stay Woke, you get my free Kundalini Yoga class from the Alchemy sessions to up-level the nervous system. That will be on Thursday, the 11th at 4:45 p.m. And if you haven't purchased Stay Woke, but you want to take a Kundalini Yoga class with me, you can purchase the class for $9. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being here. I feel so good and so aligned about this year. I wish I could do a backflip right now, but I can't. So instead, I'm just going to continue to enjoy this beautiful rainy day here in Joshua Tree. Thank you, Mama Gaia, because we needed this water. And my prayers are for everyone in California that was a victim of the fires, because I know there's like a lot of mudslide issues right now. So just praying for my state and for the safety of the people. And we're really clearing out a lot of what no longer serves to make room between this cold and these floods and everything else. So just keep your heart full, be kind to one another, be gentle with yourself, and allow yourself to slay the day away by being your most authentic and passionate, vulnerable, raddest self. So thank you so much for joining me. I'm hoping you're having a beautiful day, and there's lots of really amazing episodes coming up. I'm so pumped for you to check out these interviews. But I'll talk to you soon. Have a great one. Bye.